Well, I like to put a picture of me on everything that I send out because I think that, I add a lot of value just based on my pretty. So what we're going to talk about today is 4 basic principles when you go to make a prospecting call. And hopefully, at some point during this year, you're going to pick up the phone and talk to a stranger about money, but you got to keep in mind 4 basic things. 1, you've got to break the pattern. Everybody that picks up the phone is expecting the salesperson to say, "Hey, this is Matt. How are you today?" And be excited. If you're a salesperson and you do that, you're terrible. You're giving the rest of us a bad name. Stop. If somebody picks up the phone and says, "How can I help you?" say, "I'm not sure." Tell them, "I was told to give you a call." Be honest about what you're doing. Step 2, get permission. Don't just launch into your pitch. Say, "Hey, why don't we do this? Why don't I take 30 seconds of your time? You decide whether or not we can keep talking." Make sure that they know that this is not the unending phone call. Step 3, tell stories. Not about your solution, not about your product, not about what it is you're pitching. Tell stories about other people you've helped, about people like the person you've called and what they were feeling before they hired you. And finally, for the love of God, have a clear next step. Don't say, "Well, we'll figure out what happens next." Be able to tell somebody, "Hey, if it makes sense for us to talk, we're going to have a 30-minute meeting. I'm going to ask you questions about this stuff. At the end of that, we'll decide whether or not it makes sense for us to show you our product." Whatever it is, your process, make it clear and be honest about it. Stop trying to trick people you don't know into becoming prospects that they don't know they're prospects for, to do things that you're afraid to tell them are coming next. Just be honest. And that's it. 4 basic principles for making a cold call. Based on my pretty.